is a big hat?
It's American. Of course it's big.
What a vacation.
Don't you mean holiday?
My bad.
We should stop now.
Yeah.
It matters when a new medication has you a little unsure, so the side effects are minimalized. But know you can always count on someone who is. Where you get your medicine matters.
Go right now to the Rooms to Go store-wide mattress sale. Do not miss this very special offer. Buy the Sealy Posturepedic, Therapeutic, or Beauty Rest Select mattress in your choice of sizes for just $5.95. That's 3 great brands, any size, one low price. Twin, full, queen, even a king-size mattress, only $5.95. Plus, check out all our other great mattress buys at the Rooms to Go store-wide mattress sale going on now.
Deco Drive.
Wow. Scandalous.
Weeknights at 7:30. This is 7 News to William
Now at 10 o'clock this morning, the passing of a global leader. Pope Francis passes away the day after Easter. Live pictures right now of Vatican City, where large crowds of people are now gathering to honor the Pope's life and legacy. He passed away just hours after giving the traditional Easter blessing, even greeting crowds in the popular Pope-mobile.
It was his first high-profile appearance since his recent hospitalization. 7's Jordan Segundo joining us live this morning in the Newsplex with the details. Jordan.
Well, Tavares and Alex, as many people celebrated the Easter holiday yesterday, it's now a somber Monday with the passing of Pope Francis.
Carissimi fratelli e sorelle, con profondo dolore devo annunciare la morte del nostro Santo Padre Francesco.
Cardinal Kevin Frohl announcing the death of the Holy Father Francis early Monday morning from Casa Santa Marta at the Vatican, the Pope's private residence and place of death. The Cardinal saying the Pontiff's life was dedicated to the service of the Lord and his church, and that he has now returned to the home of the Father. His passing comes just a day after giving the traditional Easter blessing on Sunday. It was his highest profile.
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there in his seat. And he's commenting this is a make-or-break season for he's got to make an impact. Good morning, all you beautiful people out there. Wow, what an echo this morning. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Welcome back to the show. It is Monday. We're getting ready to rock and roll this morning. Obviously, it is the 21st already of April. Can you freaking believe it? The months are blowing past already. 2025 is already wrapping crazy. A lot of stuff out there in the industry. A lot of things out there in the economy. A lot of stuff out there at work. People know what's going on. It's been a wild year, roller coaster ride this morning so far. And for this year, welcome back, everybody, to the Brandon Mason Show. And that was round of applause. We got to get going right there. That button is lovely, right? You know what I'm talking about? Welcome back to the show, everybody. Listen, we're going to dive into it. We got a lot to talk about. The first thing we're going to talk about this morning, okay? The first thing we're going to talk about this morning, obviously, you know, the main topic, the tariffs, China, all that. First things first, let's talk about this real quick. Pope Francis dead at 88. I'm going to pull that up on the screen right now for you guys to get a better understanding of what happened. The Pope has passed away. There has been a lot of conversation this morning at, I believe, around 4 o'clock this morning, our time over here. I'm not sure if you guys study it or if you watch it enough, but yes, Pope Francis has passed at 88 years old. I want to bring that to the attention first and foremost. That's important for all you beautiful people out there that follow this, that study this. Even if you don't, this is someone that I probably think you should look up. Pope Francis, born in 1936 all the way to 2025, dead at 88 years old. And if you're not familiar or don't understand, the Pope, okay, I read it to you. The Pope is a bishop of Rome and the head of the worldwide Catholic Church, okay, also known as the Holy See. He is considered the successor to St. Peter, one of the original apostles of Jesus, and is the leader of the Roman Catholic Church, which has about 1.3 billion members. In the chat right now, Pope Francis has passed away. I want to give that on there, the attention to that. Really, really important to mention all you beautiful people coming into the live stream, whether you are in the same religion or not. Wanted to give you this and show you some of these images that we have. A quick synopsis of and his story, which I have also written down, was in the hospital over there in Rome for about 38 days or so time frame. Double pneumonia back in the day. Early on in his life, he had an issue with one of his lungs. And now, obviously, you can see that has taken its toll. 88 years old, has passed away. And I want to read that message on here. It just says, even from the New York Times, the latest update, Pope Francis dead at 88. His groundbreaking, it says, pontificate work to make the Catholic Church more exclusive. Cardinals will not decide whether to continue his approach or restore more doctrine. So they might change the way that the leadership was out there. The world pays respects. They would bring him out there literally to see the people from the balcony, and all of these people outside the hospital would be praying. He was one of those type of guys also where instead of being in a bulletproof car, he would go out there and open, almost like a golf cart, like driving around and would just be out there in open space. He was also seen rubbing the feet of and cleaning the feet of prisoners, if that makes any sense, meaning, hey, I want to help you get better. He was known as someone around the world by a lot of people, a phenomenal person, whether you're in the religion or not. Wanted to bring that and expose that information if you haven't seen it. He had a lengthy illness, was in the hospital for a very long time, and passed away with double pneumonia. People coming to the chat right now, wanting to give you guys that information. And now we're going to get back to the main part of the show today. And again, all love and respect and prayers, all the people out there that are Catholic. And if you're not and you follow it, we appreciate you and give you that love and respect right there. So we're getting to part of the show today that I want to talk about, obviously, the tariffs. I'm getting to a lot of conversation, people coming into the building right now. Tracy, good morning to you. Big Bill, good morning to you. Candy, good morning to you. Kareem's in the building. We greatly appreciate you. Shout out back to the 908. People coming to the chat right now.
Make some noise!
We will have a lot of people coming in today, as you know, guys. If you watch the game, the Lakers game, we had about, oh my God, it was out of control. You guys see 2,000 people on the live stream, was out of control. We're going to have more people coming in today. And I got, the wheel right there, the famous wheel that we spin every day. We give out money to a lot of people. If you guys have joined our show before, we give out a lot of money, thousands and thousands of dollars a month to people that are coming to the show. Why? Because that's what we do. You guys support me. I'm supporting you. Mikey D in the chat. Let me go through some of these messages real quick just to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Pops in the building. Let me scroll up. Pimple Mama, prayers out to you. I know the husband's having surgery today. Roger's in the building. Love and appreciate you. Stevie's girl, how the hell are you doing? You've been making money on the show left and right. All love to you. Brenda's in the chat. Good morning to you. Welcome to the live stream. We're going to dive into some of this conversation today. Nathan, Dwayne, how the hell are you doing? Say a bunch of names in the chat right now. We're going to dive into it. We're going to talk about the tariffs. We're going to talk about why I'm saying what I'm saying. We're also going to dive into the fact that I said there's chaos in China. There's chaos going on that people are not talking about. Obviously, in our country, we have our own freaking problems, right? People come to the chat are like, shit, we're struggling over here. Yes, we are. A lot of people are struggling over here. Tariffs are put in place not to make the American people struggle, but to I want you guys to understand something, okay? The tariffs are put in place to make sure that those countries that are affecting us with the tariffs can feel the pressure as well. Hey, you putting on us, we're putting it on you. How's that feel? Let's come to an agreement. A lot of those countries have done that, okay? I'm getting ready to let a lot more people in the live stream right now, so pay close attention. Smack that like button. I'm getting ready to put 50 to 100 people more in the live stream right now as I open the doors. It's a little bit of a public show today, which is wonderful. People coming to the chat. Donald J. Plump in the building. We appreciate you. RB, we appreciate you. Victoria, we appreciate you.
Make some noise!
And look, coming to the chat right now. Okay, people are like, Brandon, you're saying China is struggling. We're struggling. Yeah, I know. We're struggling too. People over here, but the factories over there. We're going to dive into that. Let me show you the lower thirds at the bottom of the screen. Tariffs on China, make impact. They're making impact. Things are starting to move over there. Are the tariffs working? At the bottom of the screen, you see right there. Economy update, USA versus China. I'm going to give you both economies, the factories over there, what is going on so you guys can understand the stock market, the impact that you guys want to talk about. And of course, last but not least today, we're going to the hard truth and nothing but the truth, the worst before it gets great. I want you guys to understand that as we dive into that conversation right freaking now. I want you guys to understand, you guys see the president, I pulled this picture up all the time, running China over there. And yeah, he's over there, doesn't want to come off as the weak. He doesn't want to come off like, I don't want to talk with the U.S. I want to be tough. Why? Because China is a powerhouse, which we know and we understand. But the tariffs have hiked up to 245% in the chat right now. Put Trump in the chat. If you did not vote for Trump, put USA. That's okay. We put it in the chat. Let people know what we're talking about. Put tariffs in the chat, people, because we have a lot to discuss. If you're sitting it back right now, it's your first time watching, let us know first time. And remember, if you're stressed out, sit back and do what?
Smoke weed every day.
That's right. I'm getting ready to let a lot of people in the building this morning. Dorothy, how you feeling as I let people come in? Sip your coffee. Sip your tea. In the chat, what are you sipping on? Are you drinking on your coffee this morning? Are you sipping on your tea this morning? Are you sitting back drinking your water? And if you're having a drink, if you're having an alcoholic beverage, you can let us know in the chat. I'm not going to come on here and make fun of you. I don't care. I'm in here having a good time. By the way, if you got a chance to watch a show and watch a Lakers game in here, I was smoking cigars. Let me tell you, when I left that damn show, you guys saw how many shots I had. People in the chat right now, if you saw the damn game, we had thousands of people in here. Did you see how I was feeling in there? I'm sure people in here, Pipple Mama, you probably saw I was feeling. Brittany's in the chat right now. Mikey D, did you see how I was feeling in the live stream? Jeff Lee, Nathan, I was literally leaning in the live stream because I was taking shots after shots after shots with you beautiful people in the live stream, and it was getting out of control. That's all I'm saying. Shit was going bananas. And, I wanted to do that because it's more fun on our show every day, Monday through Friday. We have a good time, but I had to open up the floodgates a little bit and have some fun in the building. So I'm just letting you guys know that. Let's get back on track now. What do I mean by the tariffs on China? The chaos. What do I mean about the impact? Let me break this down for you guys right now, okay? I want you guys to understand something, all right? They have over there lots of factories. People in the chat, you know what I'm talking about. America is spending a shit ton of money, and I'm going to show you where today's show is a little different. We've been talking about this on a daily basis, off and on through sports entertainment, but I'm going to break this down. I want you guys to understand something. And we're going to dive into more of the economy version right now and get you guys understanding. They're factories, okay? They're factories, obviously. We buy a lot of shit from China. People in the chat, you know what I'm talking about. America spends a shit ton of money over there. And in the container business that I'm in, I see more and more shit. The freaking containers are flying over here, and them shits are not going back because China does not buy like we buy from them. Their economy, okay, right now, people are like, well, Brandon, you're sitting back smoking your weed right now. Like, Brandon, what are you talking about? Listen, I'm telling you right now that we are spending a shit ton of money over there, and now it's slowing up. And I'm going to break down the banks right now, people in the chat, the CCP, what that means over there. If you're watching for the first damn time, pay attention. I want you guys to understand, so I'm going to break it down for you guys in the chat right now. And before we dive into that, put where you're based right now in the chat. Diane Mango in the building. Welcome to the live stream.
Make some noise!
People in the chat right now, I'm getting ready to let 100 people come into the building. We're ready to hit over 50. Let's go. We're spinning that wheel today, giving out some money to all you beautiful people in the live stream. Put where you're based right now in the chat. If you're coming into the building right now, we're going to have the conversation for all you beautiful people to know what we're talking about. What state are you in? If you're in another country, drop it in right now. We got Tennessee. We got Michigan. We got Florida. We got all kinds of shit. We got Texas. Drop it in the chat right now, people. We have a lot to talk about, and I want to explain this to you. We are spending a shit ton of money over there until Trump got in there. He said, hold up, motherfuckers. We're not doing that. Hold up. We got Wisconsin. We got Blake in the building out there in Pennsylvania. All love and respect to you. Appreciate you joining our show today. Nathan's in Maine. Stevie's girl's in New Jersey. We got a lot going on. We're spending a lot of money over there. When Trump puts the tariffs on there, people are like, wait a second. Hold up. What? They're going to pass to the consumer. It's only going to make people in America spend more money. Yes, at first. People pay attention. At first. And I got videos to show you guys today. I want you guys to see. Rebecca in the building from Australia. Love and appreciate you.
Make some noise!
People coming to the chat right now.
New subscriber.
A lot of people subscribing to the show right now. I'm just telling you, listen to me right now, people. I want you guys to understand something that is so important in your life right now. Okay, I don't care if you're a business owner. I don't care if you got $5 in your checking account. I don't care if you're making hundreds of dollars a day. And listen, people know in the chat, I will help you. You guys want to make some fucking money. I don't give a damn. I'll show you how to do it. We've been blessed. I've been blessed. My hometown has blessed me in a million ways and back. And I appreciate all those beautiful people that are coming into the chat supporting the show. Let me tell you something. Okay, now that the tariffs are making impact. People are like, oh my God, we're hurting. Yeah, in the first couple weeks, give it some freaking time. Donald Trump knows what he's doing. I'm telling you right now, you can say what you want to say. I'm going to tell you right now, China is hurting. Those factories, those people that own those factories, they've taken out loans from banks. People watching this show right now, they've taken loans from banks to run those facilities. And what they did was they said, hey, we're going to run this business. We're going to sell. But remember, they make a percentage. Those factories make percentage. And some of those, the governments over there, they take parts of that money. Do you understand? On, let's just say $1 million, they might make 50,000 to 100,000 profit in that. I'm talking about in that factory. They take loans out to get that money. So say it costs $1 million. They got to get product. They got to build it. It's got to go over there. On that amount of money that goes out, say that factory makes 15%. Let's just say they make 150 grand. They got to supply all the, which is a lot of money, by the way, to make 150 grand or 200 grand on your $1 million purchase. That's a good amount of money to get started in business. But what I'm saying is they take those loans out. And when they do, now America says, hold up. We don't want this shit no more. People come to the chat. I can't afford this massive order anymore. These massive companies. So what's China stuck with? China is stuck with all those freaking materials. Do you understand what I'm saying? Loans from their bank with materials just sitting in warehouses. I'm going to pull up some more pictures right now. I want you guys to understand. They are sitting, these warehouses over there, tons of workers working for what? $1, $2? So at first you're like, oh, they're getting rich over there, right? At first they're getting rich over there. And all of a sudden they have all this shit stuck in boxes and they don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to do with it, okay? And I'm telling you right now, they are starting to bleed. And here's the problem. China wants to be tough. China wants to be, Bobby Big Balls. I talk about this, talking about, hey, you know what? We're not going to deal with Trump. We're not going to deal with the U.S. We're going to hold our guns. And that's why Trump said, you know what? No problem. We're going to we're going to pause all the tariffs on all these countries, but we're not going to pause the tariffs on China. We're not going to do that. Why? Because we're going to make sure that they understand that we mean business. And our country in the last 4 years, and we can even go back 20 years if you want, but in the last 4 years, we have looked weaker than ever. So love Trump, hate Trump. You might not like what he says sometimes. You might not like his haircut. You might not like his style. You might not. I'm not telling you to like everything that the person does. What I'm telling you is our country is going to start building more and more in America, which is exactly what we want. And I got the videos on here. People in the chat right now, I want to show you these damn videos. We got 100 people in the building.
Make some noise!
Everybody in the chat right now, put 100 in the chat right now. Everybody, if you're watching the show right now, drop 100 in the chat right now because we're smacking 100 people. And if you see some of the advertisements on the screen, you can watch them or you can skip through and get to the next part. What I'm telling you today, people, pay attention, please. I'm telling you today some shit that you got to hear. Thomas Anderson in the building. How the hell are you feeling? Jay Book in the building. How the hell are you feeling? People in the Mesa mob. Look at all the freaking money symbols and verified symbols. And by the way, our beautiful moderators, Tracy in the building. Candy, we love and appreciate you. Also in the building, Pitbull Mama, love you and appreciate you. The women, the moderator women, Jesus, they stay on top of it. And Brittany's in the building watching. She's paying close attention to see what we're talking about today. People in the chat, listen to me. I want you to understand something. These tariffs that are coming into effect. By the way, I have a whole nother story for you guys that's coming on another segment where we are going, hopefully, what Trump is trying to do, so you guys know, is take these tariffs and turn them into replacing tax, okay? Taxable income, all this kind of stuff. I'll get to that in just one moment. And we do have people calling to the show this week. We have a lot of people that are in the building right now. You'll be able to call into the show live, but we have a lot of guests coming on this week. It'll be in the vertical format this week and then horizontal. And for the game tomorrow night, holy shit, you guys saw what happened the other night, Lakers game. I'm still screwed up after the damn cigars and shots I was taking. Holy shit, in the chat right now. People coming in. I want you guys to understand something even more. When you look at China as a powerhouse, and you look at how much shit we're spending there and the tariffs they put on our country for years and years and years and years, they were completely okay with the shit, right? China was completely okay with it. They were like, you know what? We are so happy that we put tariffs on U.S., tariffs on whatever, and Trump steps in the shit and he goes, you know what? Screw you. And you know what? Fuck you. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Let's drop that in the chat right now. Like, That's the reality. He goes, you know what? We're not dealing with your shit no more. And if you're an American right now, let me take my damn glass off for a second. If you're an American right now and you're stressed out, I understand why. You're looking at the damn stock market, and I tell people this shit all the time. You're looking at the stock market, and you're like, don't go in there and do that shit when you don't know what you're doing. I don't give a damn who you are. I did the same shit. I'm not telling you because I'm a professional stockbroker. I'm not telling you because I have a licensed, ability to give you stock information. But what I'm telling you is I made a lot of money in the stock market, right? I thought I was a genius. I told all my friends, oh my God, if you go buy Bitcoin, all this shit is so great. By the way, I love and appreciate your message. BJT, we love and appreciate your message. Thank you. I'm a toddler on the stand right now with microphone. Appreciate you coming into the building.
Make some noise!
We love and appreciate you people coming to the chat right now. Do not go out in the stock market and start buying random shit if you don't know what you're doing. You're going to lose money if you didn't understand what was going on. As soon as the tariffs hit impact, a lot of people were like, okay, he's going to put tariffs on China, took their money out. And that's why the stock market went down. A lot of people started taking their money out. If you're late to the game in the stocks, you're not making any damn money anyway. The game is putting money in early. And now that the stock market went down, all you beautiful people in the chat right now that want to make some money, now's the freaking time to make your money. If you put your money in the stock market right now, the shit's going to go back up. And China is calling, just so you guys know. And I want to show these quick videos that we showed last week because we're talking about the factories. We're talking about closing down. And what these people are doing now, obviously exposing, if you didn't see it last week, I'm going to show you right now so you guys can see a quick video in the chat right now, in the building right now. If you're watching this live in the chat, put USA, put China right now in the chat. Everybody put USA or put China. I want to see how you guys are feeling. Are you repping USA? Do you want USA to stand up on their own 2 feet? Do you want USA to say, China, we don't give a damn what you're saying. This is what we want. Come to the table and let's work together. Like, that's the goal. The goal is not to put tariffs on everybody and keep it like that. The goal is to say, okay, you're putting tariffs on us, we're putting it on you. Let's come to a mutual agreement. You know what I'm saying? Let's come together in the building and work together and get rid of tariffs altogether. It is not about screwing countries over or screwing over the U.S. It's called, look, we're going to bleed a little bit until they realize we don't give a damn and we come together, and tariffs are gone. A free trade zone. They have tariffs on us. So we are doing the same thing. That's why they're called reciprocal tariffs. People have to understand that. It's easy to get on the computer in the morning, right? And say, oh, I hate Trump. It's easy to do that because he's up there standing there making decisions. He's making decisions you're going to love, some you're going to hate. And if he cured cancer, the Democrats are still going to hate him. It's just part of the deal. And I'm unbiased. That's why I got my damn blue jacket on today. If I'm a red jacket, people are like, oh, listen, I don't give a damn who's in there. I don't care. If Kamala Harris won, great. Let's support our country. Let's support our military. Let's lower taxes. Let's figure out a way to do better. Let's fix healthcare. Let's stop the border. You know what I'm saying? Let's close the border. Let's stop that. We want beautiful people to come here, but come legally into the building. You know what I'm saying? People in the chat right now. Richard in the building. How you feeling? Ted Smith in the building. Shout out to you. Who else in the building?
Make some noise!
Mikey D, how the hell are you feeling? People in the chat right now. If you're with me right now, you hear what I'm saying. I'm not trying to tell you to love Trump. I'm just saying, in United States of America, we have been paying these tariffs. Listen, I do a lot of business in China, okay? I have a lot of stuff from China. I guarantee you the shit that I buy in my house that I believe is from fucking France might not be. If I think it's from Italy, it might be from China. What I'm telling you is I'm not hating on their country. I'm not hating on the tariffs. I'm not hating on Asia. I'm not hating on the president. What I'm telling you is if we're going to come to the table correct, we need to have a free trade zone. We need to do business the right way. And I got videos in here that I showed last week that I want to show you. Listen, these tariffs have exposed a lot of people. I'm going to show you real quick the high-end luxury brand videos we showed last week real quick, all the new people coming to the chat. And then I have some new stuff I want to show you right now. Pay attention to this video. You got to see it. Some videos from last week, some quick ones, but pay attention right now because China, because they're upset about what's going on, they're exposing people that should be exposed for shit that we should not be buying in the first place. Pay close attention if you didn't see it last week. Some real quick, some highlights from last week too.
Some say as long as there's a tag saying made in China, the bag can never be luxury. However, in fact, more than 80% of the luxury bags in the world are made in China. But those luxury brands just won't acknowledge that. They take almost finished bags from China factories back to their own countries and just do the repackaging and logo installing, something like that. That way, the bags will appear at their boutiques as made in Italy or made in France. You know, those sophisticated European countries, which make you feel mysterious, royal, and thus luxury. Now, close your eyes. Let's just do a little, very easy experiment in your head, okay? Imagine that you have Hermes bag and suddenly the label on it changed from made in France into made in China, while everything else like leathers, zippers, and hardware remain the same. Do you suddenly feel that your bag is not as luxury as before? If you do, that means you have been misled and poisoned by the market campaign of those luxury brands for too long. Welcome to the real world. Now you see, those bags are made in China by our intelligent and diligent Chinese artisans. Let's not be poisoned and misled by the market campaign any longer and be a real person. Buy a bag from our factory in China, see the real world for yourself.
And why I'm showing these videos again, this is so important to understand. This has to hit home deeper than you realize. Some people are like, well, you know what? Trump did this and he didn't know this was going to happen. Now these luxury brands are mad. The whole point is those luxury brands that are buying over there and then reselling, hey, do it in America. And if you want to do it over there, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. You can still buy from China. He's not saying don't buy from China. What he's saying is we're going to raise up the tariffs to make sure if you want to do business over there and buy from there, that the money will come back to our country. When the imports come in, when those ships come in, when those massive containers show up, that is when there is more tariffs and tax money and all this stuff is starting to hit. Money's being made back to the U.S. and try to eliminate taxes and all that. This shit is so important. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying right now. And Rebecca in the chat. People that understand the tariffs are put on all these different countries around the world. What he did was he said, look, I'm putting tariffs on you because you have tariffs on us. And if you don't, but you're dealing with China in the way that you're doing it, we're putting tariffs on you. Why? Because we want you to come to the playing field together. Everyone needs to figure out how to contain this operation. And if you're in the chat right now and your goal is to make China rich and not America rich, you're living in the wrong country. I'm just saying, if you literally want China to do well and you want them to continue putting tariffs on us and then you don't think we should do that, then don't you think you should live in China? I'm just saying, people in the chat right now, don't you think that you should live in China? Literally, I'm just asking a question. If you don't want us to say, look, you're slapping me, I'm slapping you back. Like that, like this is what's going on. Trump didn't wake up and go, hey, China, we're putting tariffs on you for no reason. No, he woke up and he said, you're screwing us over for all these years. We're taking this shit back now, and now you're going to pay us. By the way, making billions of dollars on this shit. Shit is coming over here. And by the way, all those luxury brands, a lot of these people from America. He's saying, look, you're from here. Why are you hurting our own people? Look, if you want to buy something for a less price and sell it, yeah, you're supposed to. I've been saying this. I'm not saying don't buy your pencil and then sell it. You got to buy it for a cent and sell it for $1. I understand that. You're making your money. Or buy it for 25 cents and sell it for 50 cents. Or buy something for 50 cents, sell it for whatever. But I'm saying robbing our own American people while China's over there getting rich on tariffs and all this kind of shit. And I'm breaking it down for you guys to understand the reality. I'm not telling you this shit just because I'm like, oh, I love Trump. If that was the case, I'd have my red jacket back on right now. I put my blue jacket on to make sure I can show some love because all the Democrats come to the building. I got to show you love, and I appreciate you, and I love you, and all that. So I want to make sure you're not on here getting the wrong feelings. And if you're in the building right now, we got 200 people in the building. Make sure right now, everybody in the chat, look at the damn chat right now, and drop 200 in the damn building right now, and put again, where are you based? Because a lot of people that are coming to the chat are like, where the hell are you guys based? I want to connect with you guys. I want to do business with you guys. I want to know who's in here. Drop your city and state in the chat right now. And if you're from another country, put your country in here because I love and appreciate you coming in here, representing your nation and letting us know how you feel. That shit is so important. I love to see it. In the chat right now, put your state, put your city in the building right now.
Make some noise!
And you're sitting back and you're freaking stressed out. Sit back and do what?
Smoke weed every day.
Know what I'm saying? Sit back and do what the hell you got to do. We got people in here from all over the world. coming into the building because everybody has questions. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see in the chat, it's going to go up to 200, 300, 400, and come back down and shoot back up because it's showing advertisements. You know how YouTube operates. You come in, you can watch it for 30 seconds, or you could skip through it. You know how it is in the building right now. I love and appreciate you all joining the show today. And look, here's another video I showed you. I'm going to dive into this. I'm showing, and then I have the new videos, but I'm showing you one more. I have the videos from the last week. I want to show you and recap because we're back to Monday. I don't want you guys to forget what's going on. So I'm showing you these quick videos real quick, and then I'm going to get to the new stuff. But pay attention right now, people in the chat. The luxury brand video from last week. Watch it one more time.
I'll tell you 30 luxury brands. Some of their products are made in China. Ralph Lauren, Armani, Nike, Dior, Lululemon, Apple, Michael Kors, Coach, Calvin Klein, Prada, Balmain, Swarovski, Adidas, The North Face, Rimowa, Levi's, Burberry, Versace, Chanel, Cartier, Ferragamo, Timberland, Yves Saint Laurent, Victoria's Secret, Puma, Uniqlo, Disney, Max Mara, Givenchy. The producing cost is only 1/10 of its price. Can you believe it? Follow Helen, your business advisor in China. I will tell you.
People coming to the chat right now. Brandon says she's fine. Brandon has been coming to the chat. He saw that beautiful girl there in China. Listen, there's some beautiful people over there. Some great people, some great business people. I've dealt with these people. Some of them are so wonderful. They hand you their business card. Have you ever seen it, guys? They come over, they hand you business. They're like this. Look, they walk up to you, they go, here's my business card. You're like, man, that must be a really nice business card. I gave my card like this. I was like, hey, man, take my card. Call me if you want to do any business. They hand their card like this. Man and women both. They put their head like this. They hand you the card. It's like the nicest, most fragile people in the world. I'm looking at them going, woo, just saying. People in the chat right now, put Trump in the building right now or put USA in the chat. Put Trump or put USA. I don't give a damn. If you voted for Trump, put his name in the building right now. Put tariffs. Look, here's the problem. People come in all these live streams. People are like leaning one way. Yeah, I lean toward Trump, but let me tell you something. I'm telling you this. If I woke up and Kamala Harris was president and she was doing what she wanted to do and she explained it, I'm putting tariffs for these reasons, I'd be like, okay, I'm with you there. Let's see how it goes. But I would give it more time. We can't give it 30 days and be like, oh, tariffs. It's going to take time. It's explained all the time. All these countries around the world that have come to conversation, right? And I showed these videos last week, how I showed Trump saying, look, they want to talk to us. They want to have these conversations now. Like they're coming to the table and they're speaking about it, right? And I'm like, look, that's what I'm talking about. What is Trump saying? He's going, look, I'm showing these videos because this is so important. We don't even got to get new videos to explain this shit. These are some of the things that we were watching from last week.
The president's going to do this, what I'm doing. And I'll tell you what, it's an honor to do it because we have been just destroyed. This is America first. It's now America first. And we didn't put America first. We put America last. The people that were in the Oval Office put America last, and we're not going to stand for it.
And you know what I love about that message? He didn't get on there and say, it's going to be easy. He said, I'm putting America first. How the hell do you build a freaking country when you step in, you go, okay, shit's messed up. We got to figure out where it's working. See this right here? I don't know if you guys can see this. This is actually a camera holder, okay? Listen, let me break this down for you. If you step into the office and you just fix this top piece right here, see this little top piece I can unscrew? If I fix this top, let me take the whole shit off, okay? I take this whole shit off, right? Bang. Now, I take the top off. The shit is still broken. Why? Because you got to fix from the ground up. Whether that was a stupid analogy or not, I don't give a damn. If you fix the foundation of this, this shit is going to stand upright. And you can change the top whenever you want, colors, whatever you want. The bottom is in the ground. We as Americans, okay, I don't give a damn if that was the dumbest thing you ever seen in your life. I'm telling you right now, we as Americans have to step up to every country and let them know that we mean business. And let me tell you something, Republicans in this chat, Democrats in this chat, if shit goes wrong, I'm telling you right now, you better come together. I'll guarantee you this. All the Democrats in the building right now, if shit pops off and the war starts, you better get yourself a Republican friend. I'm just telling you right now, you can say whatever the hell you want to say. And again, I love and respect everybody in here. But if you're in the chat right now and you are a Democrat and the war pops off, you better get your ass on the phone with a Republican friend because they're going to protect you. They're going to have ammo. They're going to have weapons. They're going to have an arsenal of shit. They're going to have, listen, I got it in my house. I'll tell you right now. You want to come in my house? I live down here in Miami, Florida. If you come in my front door, I got some heat for you. You better chill out. Do not, and listen, my whole street's like that. My whole street, and it's not about race. It's white, black, Spanish. I got next to me, I got Cubans, I got Venezuelans, I got Canadians across on this side of my home. On the other side, we got Haitians. We're just yesterday all together for Easter. What a beautiful place to live. We're all down here together enjoying wonderful times. If you've ever been to Miami, Florida, let me tell you something. There's no walking around saying, oh, you know, the white have power or the black have power. It's a lot of Spanish down here, I'm telling you right now, when you get to Miami. But South Florida in general, all Palm Beach, Jupiter, a lot of white, black, Spanish, whatever. We come together down here for a lot of reasons, okay? We come together for a lot of reasons. Let me read in the chat right now. Farkle said I get dumber when I'm speaking. Let me read it. The more you speak, the dumber you get. Farkle, let me tell you something. I challenge you to do an IQ test whenever you want, live on this platform. Farkle in the building. And you guys see the message, right? I challenge Farkle to a live IQ test at any given time that you want to do it. And we could do English, math, science, social studies, whatever you're a professor in, I don't care. I challenge you to a live IQ test. Farkle, will you do it? Say yes in the chat. We can do it as early as today if you like. We can come on and we can see how smart in the building. We can just do that. I'm just saying we got to do that. We got to be honest about ourselves. I'm honest about myself. I come from an area, a lot of lower income people. And let me tell you something. Some of the best friends in my life and the people that I will look after if I went back home, the people that I'm walking around, if I see them on the side of the road or they need my help, I will help them first and foremost. Just so you all know, Republicans, Democrats, I don't give a damn what you are. I want good people to prosper because they work hard. I want good people that come together to get what they deserve because they work hard. They look after people. That's what we do. We have the best parties here, and it's Republicans and Democrats. And by the way, the new studio in downtown Miami is going to be going bananas, is going to be going absolutely bananas in Miami. And we have some new stuff up there in Pennsylvania. Up there, all my beautiful people back home. Cream Blake got some awesome news for you up there. Up in Easton, we have a building down there. We have a whole social club being built in downtown Easton. We have a lot of great people that can be a part of that. Can't wait to meet you guys up there and have a good time. We're going to dive into some more piece of the show right here now. Pay close attention to some of these videos that you have not seen yet that I want you guys to see, that I was planning on paying. Here's some more from last week, and I got the new ones coming up in just one
For
moment.
4 long years, Joe Biden and congressional Democrats tried to abolish the American coal industry. They did everything in their power while he was awake, which wasn't much. I'm telling you, these countries are calling us up, kissing my They are dying to make a deal. Please, please, sir, make a deal.
No more. These countries realize they've gotten filthy rich over the past few decades by imposing substantial tariffs on American-made products and ridiculous non-monetary barriers to block out American industry. The jig is up. Past American presidents sat by and let this happen, but President Trump stood up for our country, and he is saying no more.
This is important, okay? Like I told you, you have someone that's sticking up for our country and not trying to be, hey, let's all be friends. You can't all be friends. In business, how many times did it help you just be friends? Who's in the building right now that goes to a job every day that goes, I hate my fucking job? In the chat right now, yes or no? Do you love your job? Do you hate your job? Drop it in the chat right now. Drop it in the building right now. And Farkle, I told you, let's do the freaking IQ test. He said if Trump told you his crap was candy, you would eat it. Okay, like I told you, if Trump gets in there and he says dumb shit, I'm going to say this is dumb shit. If Trump gets in there and he says we're going to put men in women's sports, I'm going to tell you that he's an idiot. If he were to do that, but he's not doing that. He's saying men and women's sports is absolutely ridiculous. If you're watching live stream right now, I'm telling you the shit like you got to know what I'm saying right now. If you agree with me right now, men and women's sports is absolutely ridiculous. You guys agree? Put a Y in the chat right now. I tell you the damn truth. I don't give a damn. People coming into the chat, and you know I show love and respect to the beautiful people. I don't give a damn if you're a Democrat. And we spin the wheel. We give out money out for all the Democrats. When they come in here, they spin all the time. I don't give a damn what you are. I show love to you because I appreciate people coming to the message together and say, look, this is what I believe. Okay, I can hear that. You know, I'm feeling like this. Okay, I'm listening. I'm all ears. Tell me something I don't know. Teach me something. What did Kamala Harris do in her 50 freaking years or 30 years or 20 years out there? I got videos where she's done. And what has Joe Biden done? Like, what did Joe Biden do? He was sleeping. Listen, they call him Sleepy Joe because he's running out of time. okay? And he had a mental problem. And again, I'm not hating on Joe Biden because of that. We're all going to get there. I say this all the time. I am not hating because he was in a mental capacity or he had some issues or he was confused. I'm not hating on him at all. What I'm saying is the Democrats voted for him again the second term. He was running for president. He was the guy running. He was their guy against Donald Trump until Donald Trump completely obliterated him in a debate. What did the Democrats do? They said, oh, we don't want him anymore, and they put him in a cage somewhere on the side. Right or wrong? That wasn't me. I didn't do that. Trump didn't do that. Republicans didn't do that. The world didn't do that. And I hate saying Democrats, Republicans. I have to just call it like it is. But I hate saying that. I wish we would just be one goddamn universal country just voting on your president without being like, I'm a Democrat, Republican. Just pick your president. Like, I voted for Trump. It doesn't matter what my background is. I want this person there. Or if you voted for Joe Biden before, obviously, Kamala Harris was in there, voted for Kamala Harris, just say, I voted for Kamala Harris. It doesn't matter where the hell you come from. But the point is, people in the chat right now coming to the chat, I love and appreciate all you beautiful people coming in here. What I'm saying is, the point is, you have to understand what they did or what they did not do. And now Trump wants to replace taxes. There's a lot of shit going on. Let me show you this right now. If you didn't see this last week, here was a video you got to see. The free ride for China is over. I showed this. Pay attention, people.
You said they don't comply. We have rules, laws, regulations about this. Why have we gone soft on all that?
Try and enforce them. Okay, you're a Chinese company, and you want to litigate a competitor in the United States. You can hire an American lawyer and sue the crap out of that American company. Try and do that in China. You don't have a reciprocal right to do that. You cannot do that in China. So my attitude is, okay, Chinese company, if you're a controlled Chinese company, controlled by the Chinese Communist Party, you can't use the American legal system, not until you give us reciprocal rights. I'm sorry, you're just shut off. Now here's another one. If you go and look on the NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange, there's $800 billion worth of market capitalization of Chinese companies that don't comply by American GAAP laws. I have to comply. I have to pay millions of dollars to actually comply with the rules of the SEC and all the other regulators. The Chinese guys don't, and they get to raise money. So when I'm trying to raise dollars, I'm competing with a Chinese company that doesn't even comply. I mean, how is that even legal?
Donald Trump's on your speed dial. Does he get this?
Yes, and the good news there is they just brought a new sheriff into town. He's just got approved. His name is Paul Atkins. He's the new head of the SEC. And he will finally make these companies comply. There's a law on the books that was brought out 4 years ago by Rick Scott, senator from Florida, that says if you're a Chinese company, you're not complying with GAAP, you have 36 months to comply. Then he tightened the law, made it 24 months, and if you don't comply, you're delisted. So I'm asking, and I went to the Hill last week, I said to Atkins, hey, are you going to enforce this law? Because I got no problem competing with any company that I have to play in the same level playing field with. And he said, yeah, we're going to start delisting these companies finally. And that Rick Scott sent him a letter he made public last week saying, hey, look, do your job, because if you don't, I'm going to make a lot of noise. And I think that's what Atkins is going to do.
And you know what I want to tell you guys? Business is important, okay? Political people get in there, and in your own state where you're from, in your city where you're from, where you're living right now, you probably don't even like the person that's running that shit. The local communities, the local sports, all the politics and all that shit. Do you realize you need someone who's business savvy and can be political if you need to be, right? You have to have a combination. It's like being a student athlete. Like, you got to be able to be a student. You got to be an athlete. You got to be a role model person. I'm just saying. And I'm not saying, look, I'm not getting on here saying everything Trump has ever said or Mr. Wonderful or Kamala Harris. I'm not saying any of these people, Bill Clinton, look what he's done. I'm not saying anybody's perfect. But what I'm saying is this. You got to have some business sense. And what people say is, oh my God, yeah, but Trump filed, for bankruptcy several times. Yeah, no shit. That's what happens in business. If you want to stay making a little bit of money, to be honest with you, it's really easy. If you want to make 20, 30, 40, 50,000, whatever, I'm not knocking anybody what you make. I love and appreciate you, and I will help you. I will guide you. If you ever need my assistance, I will jump in and help you. What I'm saying is this. If, in fact, you make 50 to 60, 70, whatever you're doing, little business, all that's all great. Expand your shit to 300,000, 400,000. Watch how many problems you got. All of a sudden, you got people walking up the job. You got people suing you. You got banks being like, we're going to give you all this money. But they're like, hold on a second. What just happened over here? They filed a lien. We're taking your money. Do you know I almost had to file bankruptcy as well? I almost had to do the same shit. I was on here doing my business, thought I was going to be Bobby Big Balls, running around creating the best construction company in the freaking world. Got my ass handed to me. I was making a lot of money. Let me tell you, I was making a lot of money. And I realized, holy shit, I got to slow down because I don't know all of this information here. And if I kept 2 employees, 3 employees, I would have did just fine, making 100, 200 grand a year. You know, let me tell you something. When you expand and you want to make $500 million to $1 million, the shit changes so much. It is not the same, people. The game's not the same. It's chess, not checkers. In the chat right now, Brandon, we appreciate the super chat, baby.
Make some noise!
Brandon Nesbitt said, Trump and Caroline Levitt have the same MAGA lips. I love that. You might be right. You might be right. People coming to the chat right now. Coming into the building. By the way, Ryan H., if you feel that I'm on test at any given time, we can take a test today. Send it to my house. I will take it live right now. I'm a live person. I don't bullshit. I tell you the truth. I don't give a damn. Coming into the chat right now. I greatly appreciate you people coming into the building. You know I keep it real. I keep it funky. So if you want me to do a test right now, send it to my house. I will take it tomorrow live in the building on the stream to make sure that you guys know what the hell's going on, because I got to keep it real. I got to keep it funky, and that's how we keep the freaking live stream rocking and rolling, and you were 100% incorrect with that statement. But I do love and appreciate that. For some reason, you think I'm like overly built or something, but realistically, I'm a lot leaner than I ever was. So, by the way, I appreciate that. I hope that was a compliment. Back to the conversation at hand. We got another message right here from Mr. Wonderful from last week, and I want to show this again as we get through this before we get to the new stuff. Pay close attention right now.
Tariffs in China are not enough. I'm advocating 400%. I do business in China. They don't play by the rules. They've been in the WTO for decades. They have never abided by any of the rules they agreed to when they came in for decades. They cheat, they steal IP. I can't litigate in their courts. They take product, technology, they steal it, they manufacture it, and sell it back here.
Tariffs? What would that look like?
Xi on an airplane to Washington to level the playing field. This is not about tariffs anymore. Nobody has taken on China yet, not the Europeans, no administration for decades. As someone who actually does business there, I've had enough. I speak for millions of Americans who have IP that have been stolen by the Chinese. I have nothing against the Chinese people. The government cheats and steals, and finally, an administration, you may not like Trump, you may not like his style or his rhetoric, finally, an administration that puts up and says enough. America is the #1 economy on earth with all the cards. We will not have that forever. It's time to squeeze Chinese heads into the wall.
And why I'm showing this video again, and it's not propaganda, this is videos that I'm showing that are legit copies. This is on CNN. That was on CNN. We got Fox, we got CNN. I'm showing you every freaking broadcast that you can see on here, clips of every broadcast, so you can see what was being said on these platforms. And why we're saying that is because there's no need to show an upgrade of that video. It is the same conversation that we're having in the building right now. That is not propaganda. Propaganda is when you make up phony shit and you post it on there to get people to believe in what you're doing. That is not the case. Propaganda, let me give you a brief example of propaganda. Propaganda is when you take a whole bunch of beautiful women and put them out there in the military and say, join the military, it's wonderful. That's propaganda, trying to get people to join the military, trying to show you something that smoke and mirrors is not true. This is reality. This is a response on the news from people that are doing business, that are very wealthy people, that are doing the right measures. And I have another video from last week as well, because if you're a Democrat, which you might not believe in this, you might not believe in this part of this, but this is reality. And if you think that this is smoke and mirrors, take a look at this one from last week.
Just as I was dismantling a corrupt government agency in Washington, a blue-haired liberal employee ran up to me and shouted, "Mr. Musk, you're going to have to get comfortable with calling me the right pronouns or you'll have trouble."
Wow, these liberals.
To her surprise, I calmly smiled. "All right, dear miss, what are your pronouns then?" She said, "They, them." I quickly responded, "Okay, you're both fired."
Now look, that was on Breakfast Club too. That was a bunch of these other platforms. People talk about this. Do you understand key boys in the building?
Make some noise!
People come in here are like, well, hold on a second. Look, I'm showing you these videos for a reason. I'm showing you these videos because I want you to understand the reality of what was happening last week. We're back to Monday in the morning, and I figured, hey, we got to recap some of this stuff and go what we were talking about last week and what the new stuff looks like in these factories and, obviously the tariffs, all this stuff on here. People are like, well, America's getting hurt. No, China's getting hurt too. China is getting hurt tremendously. They might not want to say that. They might, and here's what they said. And Trump actually admitted too. He said, look, China is calling now. You know what China is calling right now? They want to do something. They want to make a deal. but they want to be respected. That's the message. They want to be respected. How can we respect someone who's taken advantage of us for all these years? And then we go, okay, you know what? You're doing that, we'll do this. And they go, oh, whoa, we want to be respected. No, we want to be respected. If you're in the United States of America right now, I love and appreciate you so much. If you're in another country, I appreciate you as well. But America has to stand up on our 2 feet. Dorito Man in the building.
Make some noise!
How you doing? Richard Carpenter, how you feeling? Ham's in the building. Said it must be AI. No, it's not AI. In the building right now. Caddy, how you feeling? I got these live interviews, live messages, and things on here all the time that I show you. I bring up. I want you guys to see and understand. And speaking of that, I showed this video last week, and I was confused by this, okay? Because speaking about propaganda, speaking of confusing times, I showed the video last week of watching the whole situation with the space launch. And I said, what the hell is going on? I was so excited. Little C in the building, how you doing? I was so excited to see those women go to space. I said, holy shit, look at them. By the way, I didn't know they were going to space until like the day before. And then when they talked about it, I said, I got to watch this. And you got a chance to watch them go live to space, right? You want to talk about propaganda. I am so confused by this at this point. I don't know if they went to space or not. In the chat, did they go to space or not? By the way, I love Doritos too. Are you a red kind of bag, a blue kind of bag, a ranch kind of bag? Like, what kind of bag of Doritos are we talking about in the chat right now? I'm just asking in the chat right now. RB said China asked Hunter for a refund. They need money. Hunter Biden, all the Democrats, no one said nothing about Hunter Biden, right? Like, oh, did he do anything wrong? Nope. What did Democrats say? Nope. Like, Democrats, they will tell you that Hunter Biden did nothing wrong. I bet Donald J. Plump will come in the building right now and say he was innocent the whole time, right? He did nothing wrong, right? Hillary Clinton deletes 1 million emails. Nothing was wrong there. They will never say both sides. Never say both sides. That's the whole thing. I can come on here and tell you right now, when I watched Donald Trump watch all the last 4 years before he got it for the first time and then lost, I said, oh, these interviews, man, the shit that he's saying, you're saying it wrong. I'm giving you my personal opinion because this is what I believe. You're saying shit wrong. Don't say that. Don't talk about Spanish people, white, black people. Just talk about policies. Get to the point, right? We're screwing that up. He did good this year. Donald Trump did good this year. And what he did was he spoke about the shit that we want, right? We're going to do a whole show on here about the illegal immigrants coming to our country. We're going to do a whole show on that. We're going to call in live people. We have people from the border that I talk about. I want to go into about conversation about that too, that were at the border there for a little while. And the thing is this, okay, people in the chat right now, there are so many things in here that you know and don't know. And so what I would bring it to you right now is a video from last week real quick about the space launch. Did they go to space or not? I still got this damn question. I don't freaking know. Watch the video real quick.
Something is definitely not adding up. And I'm going to be the one to say it. Somebody got to be lying. I was watching the live footage from when the capsule came from space. Y'all gonna see it too. But somebody that was in the capsule opened the door, opened the hatch from inside the capsule, y'all. So when the door opened from the capsule, a lady that was standing by Jeff Bezos ran over to the door and said something, probably like, don't do that. You can't do that. It's showing. Don't open it. Don't open it. But it was already too late, y'all. It was on live feed. But you know, they still had to try to play it off somehow. So the people from the live crew that was talking was like, Jeff Bezos is about to open the door from the outside. He about to open the hatch. And then Jeff Bezos went over there with some little key or whatever. And then he act like he was opening the door when we all just seen that the door opened from the inside. That's not supposed to happen. You cannot open that capsule from the inside. It's pressurized. It's closed from the outside and locked and sealed. So how did they open it? Somebody on that jump opened it. So you mean to tell me they got blasted up in space?
I'm just saying, shit's going on. People talking about propaganda. That shit is confusing to me. And I'm not, look, I don't know. I'm the kind of guy, I don't know. I don't freaking know if they went to space. I don't know if they were up there. It's a whole 11 minutes. I don't know if they went up there and they came back or if they didn't go. All I know is they had no equipment on. Like, who the hell goes to freaking space with no equipment? I thought about this shit again. I said, wait a second, but they don't have any space shit on. Like, where astronauts train for like forever and they wear these massive things. You see them run space, floating around. They're freaking floating around this shit. Watch this video one more time. This video, I'm still confused by this. I had to show this shit again. Guys, did they go to space or not?
Something is definitely not adding up. And I'm going to be the one to say it. Somebody got to be lying. I was watching the live footage from when the capsule came from space. Y'all gonna see it too. But somebody that was in the capsule opened the door, opened the hatch from inside the capsule, y'all. So when the door opened from the capsule, a lady that was standing by Jeff Bezos ran over to the door and said something, probably like, don't do that. You can't do that. It's showing. Don't open it. Don't open it. But it was already too late, y'all. It was on live feed. But you know, they still had to try to play it off somehow. So the people from the live crew that was talking was like, Jeff Bezos is about to open the door from the outside. He about to open the hatch. And then Jeff Bezos went over there with some little key or whatever. And then he act like he was opening the door when we all just seen that the door opened from the inside. That's not supposed to happen. You cannot open that capsule from the inside. It's pressurized. It's closed from the outside and locked and sealed. So how did they open it? Somebody on that jump opened it. So you mean to tell me they got blasted up in space?
I'm still confused about it. I had to show you guys that shit today one more time. We got all this other shit coming to you. You know we're live every day, 10 to 11. And the thing is, moving to our new show, we get into our downtown. I think the new sponsors that are coming to play, massive sponsors, want us to go 10 to 12 every single day. So I'm just showing you this shit again. I look at the video going, did they go or not? And I made a video. I said, you know what? It was so great. People out there watching, Republicans, Democrats watching this shit. You know, obviously then you have a lot of Democrats that are all in. I believe everybody in there was a Democrat. I believe that went up to space, right, for 11 minutes. And then Jeff Bezos went over there. Then you had Oprah there, and you had Katy Perry that was in there, right? Jeff Bezos' fiance, girlfriend, fiance, whatever was in the damn thing. And I'm just like, I don't really know if they went or not, but I do know the shit's confusing. Will I Am's in the building.
Make some
People coming to the chat right now. You know I love and appreciate it. I don't give a damn where you are. We're going to spin the wheel right now, though. We got a lucky person in the chat right now. Tamara, how the hell are you doing? Tamara's in the building. She won last time in the building. Brandon Nesbitt, how are you feeling? He said, I'll go with the girls. I'll be an astronaut. I have Brandon in the building right now with the 2 super chats today. You're going to spin the wheel first. In the building, we spin the wheel every freaking day. Obviously, that's part of what we do on a damn basis here. Brandon, right now, we're going to spin the wheel. Where the hell is Brittany at when we need her to come into the building? She came by a little bit ago. We're going to spin the wheel right now in the chat. And Tamara, I want you to pick a lucky person as well because you won. And I believe you also received your money again. Went $100. Tracy in the building made $100. People in the chat have been making a lot of money lately in the building. If you're in the chat right now, pay close attention and put pick me, because Tamara's going to pick a lucky person. And we're spinning the wheel right now for Brandon. Let's go. Spin it right now for him to see if he can make some money in the chat right now. Here we go. If you're stressed out, sit back and do what?
Smoke weed every day.
Here we go right now. The wheel is spinning. Hopefully we get some money in the chat. How are we feeling right now? Obviously, tariffs on China, a lot of conversation today. People upset, people happy. Factories closing over there, trying to get it out, let people know the reality of what's going on. Here we go right now. Can we get to something? Can we? No! I went for it. Look, you know we give out every day 20s, 100s, 25s. Brittany spin the wheel, not me. I was hoping for you, Brandon. This shit happens all the time. But hold up. Brandon, you get to pick your lucky person as well today. You were selected. So, Brandon, pick a lucky person in the chat that could spin right now after you in the building. Everybody say, pick me, Brandon, pick me. Put in the chat. Put tariffs, put China, put USA, put Trump. Put in the chat right now so that way Brandon can see your messages popping up. Rodney, how you feeling? Keyboy, how you feeling? Grimy Boys, how you feeling? Entertainment in the building. Richard Carpenter, Mikey D, Little C, Candy, Farkle in the building right now. J Book, how are you feeling? Kevin Harrison, how are you doing? Pick your people right now. William Sullivan, how you doing? Roger's in the building. In the chat. Tracy's in here in the building. Howard, Nisbet, how the hell are you doing? Welcome to the live stream.
Make some noise!
Here we go right now. People in the chat. We're spinning. We're giving out some money right now. Who are you selecting? Brandon Nesbitt, drop the name in the chat right now so people can be selected as a winner to spin the wheel. Because we have 2 more wheels to spin right now in the chat. Kareem's back in the building. Here we go. Kevin Harrison, Middleton, how you feeling? In the chat, who you got? Okay, Howard got selected. Let's go. Spin the wheel, Brittany. Howard is ready to rock and roll right now. Let's spin the wheel, see if Howard can make some money. And by the way, we've been giving out money every day, and you guys know in the chat we pay the same day, unless it's a Friday. Then it will take till the Monday. But I believe all you guys received your funds. All you got to do is go to send me a message on Instagram and send me the PayPal link. We pay you every freaking day in the chat. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. So far today, we got 1X. We'll see what happens right now. I can't guarantee shit. Sit back and do what?
Smoke weed every day.
$100, baby, in the chat right now. Drop $100 in the chat right freaking now, everybody. We got money bags going out today. Drop it in the chat right now. Put a money symbol if you're in the chat right now, because we're making some money today. Howard is making some freaking money. Here we go. Jimmy Lane, how are you feeling? Candace, how are you doing? You see money going out to a lucky person today. And by the way, at any given time, if you want to split your funds, you want to donate funds to somebody in the chat, you let me know and we will send it. A lot of people like to do that and give back to people to help them. If you want to do that, you don't have to. If you would like to, I will give it to a lucky person in the chat. In the building. We have one more spin right now. If you're watching us live right now, we have one more spin right freaking now. Who would you like to select? And we're going to let Howard pick the lucky person. Just made $100 on the show. We continuously do that in the chat right now. Anybody in the building, anybody that comes in here right now, anybody that does a $10 super chat, you spin the wheel right now. Anybody subscribes to the show, it's $1 a month. If you become a Mason Mob member right now, you will spin the wheel right now and try to make some money. It is freaking awesome. For $1 a month, you join the show and you get a chance to possibly make 20 to 50 to 100 to whatever, a free pizza sent to your house. Drop it in the chat right now. Here we go. Okay, Howard said he's going to split it with Brandon. That is amazing. Now, Howard, who are you selected in the chat to spin the wheel and give out some money to? If you're in the building right now, in the chat, say, pick me, because Howard's going to pick a lucky person right now in the chat. Ronnie Smallwood, how are you feeling? Welcome to the live stream. And all those subscribers from today's show that came in.
New subscriber.
We love and appreciate you joining our show in the morning. We're live every freaking day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Do not miss the show. We're live every day. And remember, tomorrow we're live in the morning, but then we have the Lakers game tomorrow night. And you know the Lakers game is going to get crazy. It's going to get rowdy. I'll be smoking a cigar in the building. Richard Carpenter, welcome to the Mason Mob, has joined the freaking show.
Make some noise!
We freaking appreciate you so much coming to the chat right now. We got a lot of people, live guests coming on this week as well. People in the chat right now. Who did Howard pick? Who did Howard pick in the chat right now? And Vadley sent some Easter basket for 10 joules. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate you so much. All right, let's go. Will.i.am is spinning. Brittany, spin the wheel right now for Will.i.am. Let's go. In the chat right now, people watching the live stream, put the money bags in there. I don't freaking know what's going to happen. I give out money every damn day. I just watch it. And Brittany over here is spinning the wheel. And when we get to the new studio, we have this massive wheel we're going to be spinning on the wall for people to see how the show is going. We greatly appreciate you guys. We greatly appreciate you guys so much spinning. Here we go. This is for Will.i.am spinning the wheel. We're going to spin it twice right now before we get ready to run out of time. And hurry up, we got to go because we got Richard Carpenter spinning the wheel as well. We got to make some money. Okay, free spin. Spin it again, Brittany, real quick for Will.i.am. Real fast. You get a free spin. By the way, we're going to start giving out free pizzas now. If you hit 2 free spins, we're giving out free pizzas now. And actually, we might even make the free spin a pizza giveaway to start with in the chat. People watching the show, sit back and do what?
Smoke weed every day.
Let's go. I hope Will.i.am can make some money. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's get this money right now. I can't guarantee anything. I'm watching it. Okay, so he gets a free pizza sent to his house. We're going to send me a direct message on Instagram. We're going to send you a free pizza to your house so you guys know how that works. And we got one more Richard Carpenter. Spin it right now. One last wheel spin for Richard Carpenter right now before we get off the show today. Everybody smack the like button. I got some awesome giveaways to some lucky people, by the way. You do get a free pizza sent to your house, Will.i.am. We'll talk about that on social media. Go to Instagram, send me a direct message. You know how to do it. You made money on the show before. You'll be able to learn how to do that. Here we go. Richard Carpenter. Are we going to make some money or not?
New subscriber.
Here we go. Here we go. What are we looking at? Oh, it's so freaking close. Look. We'll be doing this shit every damn day. I love and appreciate you guys so much. Join our show every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. We have a lot of people that are coming into the building. And tomorrow morning, we'll spin it again. We ran past time. Tomorrow morning, guys, in the chat, Candy, please remind me again. Turn pick Rodney. Rodney, you'll be spinning the wheel. We greatly appreciate you. I know we're past our time on our show. We got to sign off. I love and appreciate you all beautiful people. And if you're in the Mason Mob right now, you're going to get all the gear sent to you. We have all the Mason Mob merchandise, the gear that's coming out. We got the dice on the shirts. We got all this cool shit. We have NBA players, NFL players, political people. We got girls coming in the chat talking about their relationships with NFL players. We got awesome people joining this show. UFC bare knuckle fighters coming back on the show. We finally got some shit signed I've been telling you guys about. So they're coming on the show live, and you watching the show will be able to call into the building and have a good time with us and talk directly to them. I love and appreciate you beautiful people. And listen, when I sign off today's show, by the way, we'll get to the stock market and all that. We'll have that conversation later in the week. Remember, tomorrow we have a live show in the morning, and then at nighttime, tomorrow we have the Lakers game. I'll be on here smoking a cigar, having fun with you guys. It'll be awesome. Grind Boys, I appreciate you so much. I appreciate all the love in the chat. Let me close the polls right now because if Pitbull Mama's in here, she'd say, close the polls. So let me go do that right now. End the poll. All love to you guys as we sign off. West Meets Eats just came into the building. We love and appreciate. We're signing off right now. All love to you. Be here tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And if you want to get some laughs and some jokes and some funny shit, go take a look at the YouTube channel and click on the Shorts tab. You're going to see a lot of funny shit going on with haircuts and funny craziness out there for you guys for comedy on a daily basis. Join our show. Have a good time. Become part of our community. And if you want to join the platform and become part of the Brandon Mason Show, all you got to do at the bottom of the screen right there is join. I think you get the money tab or the join tab, and you become part of the show and you get verified on the freaking platform. All love to you beautiful people. I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. And remember to go on Instagram, Brandon Mason Show. In the profile, Mason Mob. That's free. Join the conversation, and the best comment on this video will get a free spin on next show. Make sure you leave a message, refresh the screen. All love to you beautiful people. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
The invitation. So I dragged my husband, number one, to the party with me. And the only problem was is we had to share a car. So we only had a Chevy Chevette. I don't know if you remember those cars. It was a Chevy Chevette, and we drove it to his Neverland Ranch in Santa Barbara. It was already 2 hours to get there, but it took us about 4-5 hours because the car, I don't know if you ever think back to when you're young and you had your first car. It was a car that was like, like it was gonna stop. So at every stoplight, so we had to go really, really slow because if you let the car sit